I, Andrea Donald, returning officer for the UK parliamentary election in the Glasgow East constituency, hereby give notice that the total number of votes polled for each candidate was as follows. Margaret Patricia Curran, Scottish Labour Party, 13,729. Andy Morrison, Scottish Conservative and Unionist, 2,544. Arthur Misty Thackeray, UK Independence Party, 1,105. And I declare that Natalie McGarry is elected to serve in the United Kingdom as a member of the Glasgow East constituency.
It's a pleasure to be here in the East End of Glasgow at the Emirates, albeit I missed out on the wonderful arena about London Street. I'd like to start by thanking the returning officer and our polling station staff and the police who have helped to run a smooth, legal and efficient polling day operation. And to the other candidates standing in the election, it has indeed been an interesting experience, and I wish every one of them every success in their future endeavours. To my team, firstly, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're the most enthusiastic team that any candidate could wish to have. And to Laura, happy birthday. Thank you for spending it with us, making history in Glasgow East. But most of all, I'd like to thank people in this constituency for placing their trust in me and in the SNP. It's an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be voted as your representative to Westminster, and it's one I take very seriously. My pledge to you is to be accessible and vocal on your behalf, but also listening and active. This victory is not for me and my team alone, it's for every mother who is queued at a food bank, every member of the disabled community who have had their benefits slashed, and for every lone parent who has suffered at the hands of austerity. This election, the politics of austerity has been rejected fundamentally in Scotland. I will endeavour to act in the best interest of the people of this constituency, whether you voted SNP or not, whatever your opinion on Scotland's future may be. We have a lot of work to do, but we have to work together. This election is about ensuring that the voices of the people who live in Glasgow East, indeed Glasgow and the whole of Scotland, boom loud and clear at Westminster, louder than ever before. We will fight with all our might to put an end to austerity and to the cuts which are tearing people's lives apart, decimating communities like some of those in the East End. The SNP will act in solidarity with all those prepared to stand with the people against those who seek to punish the millions for the actions of the few. Tonight, the people of Scotland have rejected the paltry powers on offer after the referendum. We will call for the powers we were promised, starting with those to make the biggest impact and getting more people who can into work, making work pay and standing with and supporting those who can. I promise for every single person in Glasgow East to help to improve their lives and community. It's a huge responsibility, but I'm up for it. By ending austerity and scrapping transit, we can choose to invest in the things that really matter to people in Scotland, like our National Health Service, our education, and in building more social housing. The people of Scotland are speaking, and it's time for their voices to reverberate around Westminster. And it's time for Westminster to finally sit up and listen. Glasgow East, thank you very much. The work begins now. Thank you.